Dive! Dive!
It is, of course, more or less at this point that one of our heroes sustains a slight bruise to the upper arm. This should be emphasised because, as has already been revealed, they escape otherwise completely unharmed, and the deadly nuclear missiles do not eventually hit the ship. Our hero's safety is absolutely assured.
Impact minus 15 seconds, guys.
The rockets are still homing in. You can't shake them. We're going to die.
Zaphod, can we stabilise at X00547 by splitting our flight path tangentially across the summit vector of 9GX78 with a 5-degree inertial correction?
What? Yes, I expect so. Just do it! And God forgive you if you're only bluffing.
Here we go!
Hey, where did you learn a stunt like that, Trillian?
Going round Hyde Park Corner on a moped.
What?
There's another Earth reference.
Tell me later.
It's no good. The missiles are swinging round after us and gaining fast. We are quite definitely going to die.
Impact minus 5 seconds.
Why don't we use the improbability drive thing?
Don't be silly, you can't do that.
Why not? There's nothing to lose at this stage.
Does anyone have a good reason for not using the improbability drive?
Impact minus 1 second. Well, it's been great knowing you guys. God bless.
That settles it.
What the hell happened?
Well, I was just saying, there's this switch here.
Where are we, Trillian?
Exactly where we were, I think.
Then what's happened to the missiles?
Well, according to this screen, they've just turned into a bowl of petunias and a very surprised-looking whale.
At an improbability factor of 8,767,128 to 1/8.
Did you think of that, Earthman?
But all I did was...
That's very good thinking, you know that? You just saved our lives.
Oh, it was nothing really.
Oh, really? Well, forget it then. Okay, computer, take us into land.
Well, I say it was nothing. I mean, obviously it was something. I was just trying to say it's not worth making too much of a fuss about. I mean, just saving everybody's life and everything. Huh?
Another thing that no one made too much fuss about was the fact that against all probability, a sperm whale had suddenly been called into existence some miles above the surface of an alien planet. And since this is not a naturally tenable position for a whale, this innocent creature had very little time to come to terms with its identity as a whale before it had to come to terms with suddenly not being a whale anymore. This is what it thought as it fell.
What's happening? Excuse me, who am I? Hello? Why am I here? What's my purpose in life? What do I mean by who am I? Calm down, Gabriel. Oh, this is an interesting sensation. What is it? It's a sort of yawning, tingling sensation in my... Well, I suppose I'd better start finding names for things if I want to make any headway in for the sake of what I should call an argument I should call the world. So let's call it my stomach. So, a yawning, tingling sensation in my stomach. Good. Oh, it's getting quite strong. And hey, what about this whistling, roaring sound going past what I'm suddenly going to call my head? Head. That sounds good. Yeah, head. Good solid ring to it. And the whistling, roaring sound, that can be wind. Is that a good name? It'll do. Perhaps I can find a better name for it later when I found out what it's for, because there certainly seems to be a hell of a lot of it. Hey, what's this thing? This... It's called a tail. Yeah, a tail. Hey, I can really thrash it about pretty good, can't I? Wow. Wow. Hey. Doesn't seem to achieve much, but I'll probably find out what it's for later. Now, have I built up a coherent picture of things yet? No. Oh, hey, this is really exciting. So much to find out about. So much to look forward to. I'm quite dizzy with anticipation. Or is it the wind? Hey, there really is a lot of that, isn't there? And wow, what's this thing suddenly coming towards me really fast? Very, very fast. So big and flat it leaves a big, wide-sounding word. Like ground. Ground. Ground! That's it, ground! I wonder if it'll be friends with me.
Curiously enough, the only thing that went through the mind of the bowl of petunias as it fell was, oh no, not again. Many people have speculated that if we knew exactly why the bowl of petunias had thought that, we would know a lot more about the nature of the universe than we do now. Meanwhile, the starship Heart of Gold has landed on the surface of Magrathea, and Trillian is about to make one of the most important statements of her life. its importance is not immediately recognised by her companions.
Hey, my white mice have escaped.
Nuts to your white mice, Trillian.
It is possible that Trillian's observation would have commanded greater attention had it been generally realised that human beings were only the third most intelligent life forms on planet Earth, instead of, as was generally thought by most independent observers, the second.
Okay, the atmosphere checks out as breathable, guys.
Are we taking this robot with us?
Don't feel you have to take any notice of me, please.
Oh, Marvin the paranoid android? Yeah, we'll take him.
What are you supposed to do with a manically depressed robot?
You think you've got problems? What are you supposed to do if you are a manically depressed robot? No, don't try and answer that. I'm 50,000 times more intelligent than you, and even I don't know the answer. It gives me a headache just trying to think down to your level.
Okay, everybody, let's go.
Good afternoon, boys.
What's that?
Oh, that's the computer. I discovered it had an emergency backup personality, which I thought might be marginally preferable.
Now, this is going to be your first day on a strange planet, so I want you all wrapped up snug and warm, and no playing with any naughty bug-eyed monsters.
I'm sorry. I think we'd be better off with a slide rule.
Right, who said that?
Will you open up the exit hatch, please, computer?
Not until whoever sent that thumbs up.
Oh, God.
Come on,
Computer!
I'm waiting. I can wait all day if necessary.
Computer, if you don't open that exit hatch this moment, I shall go straight to your major databanks with a very large axe and give you a reprogramming you'll never forget. Is that clear? Thank you. Let's go.
I can see this relationship is something we're all going to have to work at. It'll all end in tears. I know it.
I think it's fantastic.
Desolate hole, if you ask me.
It's bloody cold. It all looks so stark and dreary.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's only just getting through to me. A whole alien world, millions of light years from home.
Pity it's such a dump, though.
Where's Zaphod?
Hey, just beyond this bridge you can see the remains of an ancient city.
What does it look like?
Bit of a dump. Come on over. Oh, and watch out for all the bits of whale meat.
Do you realise that robot can hum like Pink Floyd? What else can you do, Marvin?
Rock and roll.
I wish I knew where my mice were.
Okay, I found a way in.
In? In what?
Down to the interior of the planet. That's where we have to go, where no man has trod these 5 million years into the very depths of time itself. Can it, Marvin?
Why underground?
Well, according to the legends, the Magratheans lived most of their lives underground.
Why? Did the surface become too polluted or overpopulated?
No, they just didn't like it very much.
Zaphod, are you sure you know what you're doing? We've been attacked once already, you know.
Look, I promise you, the live population of this planet is nil plus the 4 of us.
And 2 white mice.
And 2 white mice if you insist.
Come on, then, let's go if we're going.
Hey Earthman.
Arthur.
Could you sort of keep the robot with you and guard this end of the passageway, okay?
Guard? What from? You just said there's no one here.
Yeah, well, just for safety, okay?
Whose? Yours or mine?
Good lad. Okay, here we go.
Well, I hope you all have a really miserable time.
Don't worry, they will.